So what you're seeing here is a picture of our existing gymnasium. This part here that's dashed out would be our old high school building, the 1926 building, I believe it was built in 1926. Anyway, one of the things that the committee, the Citizens Committee, had talked about was the need to look at the possibility of bringing down our old 1926 school building. So that's what that would signify here. But what we're really looking at as part of the current bond issue is making some renovations to our gymnasium and our current locker rooms. So our gymnasium is depicted in yellow here. We're looking at adding a couple locker rooms where the old art room currently exists. And we're also looking at converting our music room to a wrestling room, a little larger area for that, and then also considering whether or not putting locker rooms where the current wrestling room exists. What we want to end up with is a gymnasium that is still a very solid structure and something we're all very proud of here in Davis County. We love our gym, but we want to end up with at least 4 locker rooms, a wrestling room of sizable that is a little bit bigger than what we currently have, and also a multi-purpose room for additional storage and to be whatever we really need it to be. So we're looking at making locker rooms where current wrestling room exists, or refurbishing our locker rooms that are currently underneath the bleachers. And if we don't make locker rooms here, we'll make it a multi-purpose room, and the same holds true. If we don't put locker rooms here, then we'll make the current wrestling room into a multi-purpose room. The property that was purchased by the school district that is out on the west end of town, that is west of our current ball field, which sits about in this area. The Davis County Fair is here as well. So we're looking at, as part of our current bond issue, the one that we're asking for in September 11th, we're asking for the voters to consider, because our lease is running out with the Davis County Fair, we have to find another place for our baseball field. And while we're doing that, it makes sense for us to refurbish or replace our current softball structure into a consolidated area. So we're looking at using the property that we purchased this last fall to put in a new baseball field and a new softball field complex with concessions for both, with a nice parking lot, or a nice access and parking lot too. The exciting piece about this as well is that we've already begun to have conversations with the city and in the larger community about potentially adding future baseball fields and softball fields for the entire community. We're looking at, right now we're working with our architects to template more ball fields up in this area to where we can ask, or we can invite other communities to come experience what Davis County has to offer. And we've hosted the state Babe Ruth baseball tournament on different occasions as well. That's something that we're excited about hosting in the future. We're also excited about bringing in opportunities for the entire community by expanding baseball fields, so we can have tournaments, baseball tournaments, softball tournaments, much like we see many of our teams from our community leaving Bloomfield. We want to create those opportunities for people to come experience what we think is great about Bloomfield and Davis County. Okay, what this picture shows us is a large-scale view of what we intend to ask the voters for in September 8th, along with the baseball field and softball field out on the west property. What we're looking at right now is, as you can see, this is our existing high school, the new high school building. This is the old high school building here and our existing gym. You can see the track and the football field and the wrestling room renovations. But what we're asking the voters to consider is we're asking the voters to consider redoing our track. Our track is in terrible shape. We've been told by many folks that you're lucky if you can get one more year out of that track. So we know something has to be done. And while we're doing that, we're asking ourselves, how can we improve the site to make it more community friendly, make it more attractive to folks who want to maybe come and live in Davis County and come and be part of our great school system. So we're looking at refurbishing the track. Whether or not we'll go with a 6 or an 8 lane track, that's really yet to be determined. We're looking at replacing the ball field. excuse me, the football field, and because we have some drainage issues there that's causing problems for the track. We're also looking at moving the home bleachers to the south side of the football field, and the reason is if you look at we have this beautiful new high school building, and we have a library that overlooks our football field. And one of the things I'm most excited about this plan is that those huge windows that we have in our library provide a great vantage point for senior citizens to come enjoy football games or enjoy band competitions or to be able to enjoy track meets in the comfort of a climate-controlled environment. And we're really excited about the opportunities that we have for our senior citizens to be able to come enjoy some of our outdoor activities that we have go on. But we know they can't because the weather is just too rough for them to be in. So we're looking forward to our seniors having an opportunity to experience all the great things that are happening. We get a lot of folks that come during the winter to watch our ball games, and we know that a lot of those same people love to come watch other events as well. So that's something we're excited about. And you can see that we're also considering adding a music room as part of this bond issue. Music is a big part of Davis County. What makes we have a terrific band and music program here they got a terrific traditions. And right now our kids have to walk across the street to go clear over here to the existing music room on a daily basis and throughout the day. You can also see the grayed out area is our 2029 vision. So we're looking down the road as well. Right now, what currently funds our existing high school, the new high school, is being paid completely by the statewide sales tax monies. It is not a local property. Local property taxes are not paying for the existing high school. It's a statewide penny. We know that will be paid off in 2029. So we believe that in 2029 we'll have an opportunity to add on more gym space, which we have a lot of need for here in our community. More locker rooms. We would actually bring the wrestling room over to that side of the street as well in 2029. So we want folks to see the big picture and get an idea of what all it is we're talking about.